How do you do, dear students? Today we are going to talk about Australia. The theme of the lesson: Australia, geographical position. Aims of the lesson: to teach the students to speak about Australia, to develop the students' skills in reading, writing and speaking, to bring up students to be a cultural, educational and clever person. Expecting results: students will be able to speak about Australia. Assessment criteria: reviews on this topic is satisfactorily. Fully versed in the topic, performs the task is good. Compares and analyzes the topic, performs all tasks is excellent. Today we are going to talk about Australia, about geographical position. Do you ever been in foreign countries, or do you want to visit Australia? Here are some sightings in Australia. Бүгінгі біздің жаңа тақырыбымыз Австралия. Австралияның географиялық жағдайы. Балалар, сіздер шет елге шығып көрдіңіздер ме? Немесе Австралияға барғыларыңыз келе ме? Сабағымызды бастамас бұрын Австралияның көрікті жерлеріне назар аударайық. Жаңа тақырыпқа байланысты жаңа сөздерді мұқият тыңдап, дәптерімізге жазып аламыз. New words: wonderful, ғажайып, wonderful. Animals, жануарлар, animals. Continent, континент, continent. Discover, ашу, discover. Climate, климат, climate. Tropical, тропиктік, tropical. Forest, орман, forest. Dry, құрғақ, dry. Hot, ыстық, hot. Desert, шөл дала, desert. Australia is a fascinating country. It is full of strange and wonderful places, unusual animals and amazing culture. Australia is called the upside down world because it lies in the southern hemisphere, where winter comes in July and summer begins in December. It was discovered by the Dutch in 1606. But the continent was not settled till Captain Cook discovered the east coast in 1770. It was first used as colony for convicts. Australia has several different climatic regions, from warm to subtropical and tropical. There are tropical forests in the northeast because the winds from the sea bring heavy rainfalls. The climate in the west is very dry, and more than half of Australia gets very little rain. In the southwest and the east, the winds bring rain in winter. Australia is the flattest and driest continent. 2/3 of the land is desert. In some places it sometimes doesn't rain for years. The driest and hottest place in Australia is the Simpson Desert. Summer temperature here can be more than 15. The Simpson Desert is famous for its parallel sand dunes. Animals in Australia are fundamentally different from the fauna from other parts of the world. Many Australian animals are not found anywhere else. 83% of mammals, 89% reptiles, 90% fish and 93% of amphibians living in Australia does not occur in the other parts of the world. The national capital of Australia is Canberra. There are 6 states: Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, Tasmania, South Australia and Western Australia. Australia is a leader in the global mining industry. Australia is among the largest producers of bauxite, iron, zinc, nickel and gold. Australia is also a major supplier of energy, including coal, natural gas and uranium. Australia has become a world leader in the development and manufacture of mining equipment and technology. Сұрақтарға жауап беріп, дәптерлерімізге жазамыз. Answer the questions. What is the official name of Australia? How many stars are on the national flag of Australia? What area has Australia? What is the capital of Australia? In what hemisphere is Australia situated? What is the population of Australia? What are the biggest cities in Australia? Which 2 animals can you see on the Australian coat of arms? What agricultural products is Australia famous for? What are the longest rivers? What mountains are there in Australia? What does Australia consist of? Келесі тапсырма сөйлемдерді толықтыру. Complete the sentences. Australia was discovered in by the first settlers were. People rushed to Australia because Australia is located in hemisphere. The hottest month in Australia is. About 70% of the population live in the. Is the capital of Australia. The Olympic Games were held in Sydney in. People in Australia speak. Australia became independent in. Келесі тапсырма Do you know that? Сен білесің бе деп аталады. Бұл жерде көп нүктенің орнына сөйлемдерді тауып, дәптерімізге жазамыз. Do you know that? There are 55 kinds of. The big red and grey kangaroos are meters high. The kangaroos live for years. The kangaroos eat. A male kangaroo is called. A female kangaroo is called. A baby kangaroo is called. A baby kangaroo is. It can't see and eats. It can't hear. The name koala is an Aboriginal one for. The name Canberra, an Aboriginal name meaning, was changed to Canberra for the city. Келесі тапсырма True or false? Дұрыс немесе бұрыс? Сөйлемдерді оқып, қайсы дұрыс, қайсы бұрыс екенін белгілейміз. Және аудармасын дәптерге жазамыз. True or false? Australia is the largest continent in the world. Australia is situated in the southern hemisphere. Vast areas of desert cover most of central and western Australia. Melbourne is the capital of Victoria. The official name of the country is the Commonwealth of Australia. There are 6 states in Australia. Tasmania is an island state. Australia is washed by the waters of 3 oceans. Most people live in the north of the country. Queensland's beaches are a popular place for holidaymakers. Homework: to do the presentation to the theme Australia and to add some information about Australia. Үй жұмысы: Австралия тақырыбына презентация жасап, қосымша мәліметтер жазып келеміз. Thank you for your attention. The lesson is over. Goodbye.